Okay. Let me introduce y'all to the 2017 Class 3A state champions, Hilcrest Evergreens. Coach Smith, if you'll make any opening comments, then we'll open up the questions. Congratulations to all of you guys. Go ahead.
Coach Clinton Smith, Hilcrest High School head coach.
Brandon Rudolph, Hilcrest High School, RC.
Go and cop that big Drowning Dreams brand right now. Come on and train with the Slave Dogs, the fitness and meal preps. I want to cordially introduce our speaker today, the 2017 state champion, Coach C.J. Smith. Welcome to another episode of the Coach's Table. Guys, if you've been tuning in, you know this is the 10th episode of season 1. When I've been saying we have champions on this episode, I really mean we got a true champion. We got Coach C.J. Smith joining us today on this episode of the Coach's Table. What's up, Coach Smith?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm doing good, man. Hey, I know you down there in Hilcrest Evergreen, man. Hey, how's it down there, man, in the country, man?
Man, you already know how it is, man. We getting it in, man, every day, all day. You know, they're working, man, grinding, trying to get kids opportunities. That's it.
Hey, man. Hey, listen, Coach. Hey, when you got there, did they offer you a free? Did they offer you some hog meat, Coach?
Hey, look.
I gotta ask everybody the same. I gotta ask everybody a funny question.
Hey, listen. Ain't none of that going on, but I'm finna tell you right now, boy. Hey, we got the best sausage in the United States of America, dog. You need some, just let me know.
Hey, I know y'all ain't too far from Connecticut County. Well, y'all in Connecticut County, so.
We in Connecticut County, dog. We got the plant right off the interstate, dog.
Hey, Coach. Hey, man. Hey, you doing some phenomenal things, man. You sending players to top tier colleges every year, man. I know my past 2 years, man. Y'all had what? Y'all had 21. If I'm not mistaken, y'all had 16 D1 prospects on one team.
Man, dog. Between Division 3 and Division 1, man, Power 5. Man, I think we signed almost close to 16 guys, man. The last pass. This is the end of my 6th year, man. We had kids sign some everywhere, man. I think when I did the numbers a couple weeks ago, man, I think the end of my 6th year right now, we signed about 26 kids.
Wow. That's 26 kids, man. That's staying in college, by the way.
Yeah, man, about 26 kids. Now, a lot of them, a couple of them didn't stay. They ended up coming back home and doing other things, military and workforce and all that kind of stuff. But we signed close to 25, 26 kids, man, since I've been here, man.
Hey, Coach, man. Coach. Hey, that lead me to, my first question I like to ask, man. How did you get into coaching, man? Like, where did it all start, Coach?
Man, actually, man, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. When I got out of high school, man, I signed a football scholarship to Murray State in Kentucky, and I went there 1 year, man, and my wife, she was pregnant at the time, man. So that my sophomore year, I ended up transferring down to Alabama State. She was at Bama State, then she transferred to Troy Montgomery. And, man, got there, man, played quarterback at Bama State, man. And everybody got that dream of going to the NFL, man, or some other kind of top tier football, man. And around about my junior year, Tavares Jackson walked in through the doors at Bama State.
Tavares Jackson, okay.
so that reality check hit, man, and said, hey, boy, you might need to go and try to get the degree, boy,
For sure, Coach. Hey, that kills a lot of dreams, doesn't it?
Yeah, man. So, man, I got out of there, man, and graduated in 07, man. And actually, in 07, man, I actually got hired in Evergreen as an assistant coach. So I was there. Man, I was there for 6 years, man. I was under 2 head coaches. The legendary Maurice Belser the first 3 years.
Maurice.
Yeah, Coach Belser, man. And then I was there under the legendary Larry Boykin for 3 years.
Okay.
And
I know
of
both of them
course,
coaches.
I think what you was in that class with Jeremy, what?
Yeah, I was in that same class with Jeremy. I think we played y'all in the
Yeah.
spring game.
Yeah. So we played y'all in the spring game, man, and then that year y'all had graduated. That's when
Correct.
Coach Carter left and took the job at Jeff Davis,
Correct.
and Gresham gave me a chance to come in there, man, and be the OC at Carver Montgomery for 2 years, man, and this job down here ended up coming back open. I interviewed, man, and got it, and I've been here ever since.
Hey, blessing, coach. Hey, that's a real true blessing, man.
Coach, man, as a head coach, what are some challenges things you face in this role?
Man, to be honest with you, man, and it kind of depends on where you at.
I agree.
You know, where I'm at, man, it's not a lot of resources. It's hard to raise money. Y'all know how it is, man. If you want to be that top tier, you want to be that top tier program, man, and you want to compete. You want to compete with everybody else, man. You got to have some of the same stuff that other
Everybody else
got.
have. Correct.
Yeah, man. So that's kind of one of the things that we deal with down there, man. My administration, man, and my principal, man, I think they do a real good job of getting us everything that we need. Not, it's a difference between need and wants.
Correct.
Everything that we need to be successful, man, I think we got it. And if we don't got it, we'll try our best to get it. And if we don't get it, shoot, we just deal with what we got, man, and work with what we got and keep that thing pushing, man. But I think that's the biggest challenge, man. Just resources, man. And when you're at a place like I'm at, man, you're dealing with kids that, don't have too much, it ain't too much to do. So you're dealing with kids that got different type of emotions every day. You don't know what they're gonna eat. You don't know what they're gonna eat. You don't know where they're gonna sleep
It's a struggle, man.
It's the struggle, man. So I think, we do a good job down in Evergreen, man, as a coaching staff, man, is continuously keeping them jokers busy, and keeping them out the streets and giving them letting them know they can have an opportunity to play ball on the next level if they do what they're supposed to do, man. So I think that's the biggest challenge of coaching in that country, man. And it's some cities, because I was at Carver for 2 years, man.
You was, coach. You was.
And the thing with Carver is, man, and still to this day, man, everybody wants to win, man. But when are you gonna when you gonna get them resources like Opelika? You know what I'm saying? When you gonna get, we gotta play them. You gotta play them guys
every year.
The Auburns, the Opelika, the Smith Station, the
Pravels. I mean, let's be honest.
You know what I'm saying? The Pravels, man, and even like I use Carver for an example, like, man, the weight room, like, I remember how Gresham used to do it, man. Like, we had so many kids, we had to put 2 groups outside.
Correct.
And then you got a group in the weight room, and then you got to rotate that thing. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just having you one big, nice weight room, man, where you can get everybody in there at the same time. But again, I think that's what makes good coaches, man, when you can be able to adjust and still can win. And that's what kills me about these Alabama high-paying jobs, man. You won't give a guy an opportunity that wins that don't have that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's easy to win with resources, dog. I believe that to my heart, man. It's easy to win with.
Hey, coach. Hey, we on this podcast. I'm gonna be honest, coach. Hey, we black. Hey, let's be honest. It's all black high school. You face in your conference alone, coach. You're facing other predominantly Caucasian schools like a Bayside Academy, or what's the school? Mobile Christian.
Mobile Christian, Bayside, man.
You facing some schools off the beach over there, coach. Condo type school.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. So it's a struggle, man. And speaking of Bayside Academy, man, that head coach down there, Coach Lasby, man, real man. Listen, that dude came up to me, man, and he said, "Coach, I've been playing Hilcrest forever." Correct. He said, "Man, the thing that you have did down there for that school and that community, man, I don't think it'll never be done again." He said, "Man," and he tell me all the time, "Coach, you need a bigger job." You know what I'm saying? You need a bigger job. I'm like, "Man, I'm good, man. I like being where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I like the challenges. I like the, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no benches in the weight room, but you know, we're gonna bust your head on when we get on that field.
Exactly.
Man. That's what I like, man. That's what I like. That talent, man.
Hey, Coach, I have seen y'all played over the past 2 years at Montgomery Catholic, man. Every time I cut the film on, man, y'all are lethal. Man, y'all lethal on both sides of the ball, Coach. And let's take it back to the year y'all won the state championship, Coach. What was your offensive philosophy, and how have your philosophy allowed you to have success, not just that year, but every year at Hilcrest, Coach?
Man, offensively, man, the thing with me is, and you know, I call the plays at Hillcrest, man. My thing is, man, I love multiple formations. Hey, man, hey, don't be taking down no notes in the bells.
Coach, Coach, I know, listen, I know you'll hit him with that 20, that 11 personnel. That 11 personnel, Coach.
11 personnel, that 20 personnel, man. That you know,
I don't see you in the 10 personnel. Coach, I don't see you in multiple formations.
But my thing is offensively, man, just multiple formations, man, and basically running the same stuff out of different formations, motions, man, and try to get that ball in the playmaker's hand, man. That's you know, that's just a simple, you know, don't want to get in too much of the other stuff, man. But like I said, man, just multiple formations, you know, and I think is especially when you're playing a school that don't have that a lot of kids are playing both ways, you know, so it's hard to practice, man. It makes a team hard to practice against a team where you know, we don't just so happen, man, these past couple of years, we've been having a lot of guys that don't have to go both ways. So we're at practice, man, you know, it's offense and defense or whatever, but we will do a swap period, you know what I'm saying, just in case we need kids to play on the opposite side of the ball. But I think that's where we kind of get the edge on some people that have smaller numbers, because you know it's hard to prepare every day, offense, defense, and then try to adjust to multiple formations, and then defensively to be able to line up in different stuff defensively against us. So it's kind of hard when you're playing a team, you know, that have those numbers of guys go both ways, because you know you can be able to do different stuff. But I think that's what it is, man. Multiple formations, motions, formation shifts, man, and running the same plays out of, man, and getting that ball in the playmaker's hand.
Hey, Coach. Hey, you mentioned that you haven't have to have players to play both sides of the ball. As I mentioned before, Coach, 2 years ago, y'all had 16 Division I players on one team, Coach. 16 Division I players is unsound, Coach. Hey, look, come on, Coach.
And them guys went, you know, them guys was, you know, they some of them went both ways, but majority of the time, man, most of them guys. That year we won the state championship, man. I think we had defensively, man. We ain't have nobody going both ways. I think we had two linemen that was going both ways, and that's when we got in our Alabama personnel, pretty much our big heavy package goal line type deal. When we put our offensive lineman on the defensive line, you know. But other than that, man, we was all pretty much one way, man.
Hey, Coach, that was a sound game, man. Hey, it was a sound game. I went back on YouTube and watched that game, man. I guess I wanted to learn. And I can say, man, your guys came out ready to play, man. They came out ready to play. And they played their tails off, man.
But Coach, man, going back on your time at Hilcrest, man, besides winning the championship, what are some of your best memories and moments at Hilcrest Evergreens?
Besides the championship, man, I think signing them kids, man. That next year's that following year was that big class that signed. You know, we had a kid signed to West Virginia. We had a kid signed to Kansas, a kid signed to Auburn. I had 3 guys go to Miles College. And then that championship year, my quarterback, man, he ended up getting hurt, but he ended up signing with Bama State. He's the starting quarterback at Bama State right now, number 13, Ryan Nettles. I had a D tackle signed with Kennesaw State. He transferred to Tuskegee this year. So man, we got some, had some kids that signed, man, and I think that was, well, it ain't no think in it, man. That was one of the biggest days, man, at Hilcrest, man. Like the gym was packed, man. We had news media, uh, you know, college coach was calling me, man, during signing day to my man, where he going, man, what he gonna do, so it was a nerve-wracking time, man. It was kind of like a good bad situation.
Correct.
So they got on your nerve, but again, at the end of the day, man, I think when them kids sign, man, and them kids see that smile on them kids' face and them parents' face, knowing that they can go to school for free and get out of Evergreen, man. So that's kind of the plan. That's the win for us down in Evergreen right now.
Hey,
That's
Coach.
good. I want to say, man, keep up the good work, man. You done an outstanding job down there, Coach. Outstanding job.
I appreciate it, Coach.
Hey, Coach. Hey, we talked about the media. We talked about the kids going to college, man. Hey, what are some of your biggest adversities, man? Just far as just from school to practice, man. What are some of your biggest adversity with just being a head coach?
Right. I think one of the things is, man, and again, man, it all depends on where you at. You know, I have kids 7 through 12. We have kids come out there. We have 3 teams, man. I got a middle school team, I got a JV team, and I got a varsity team. I think that the biggest problem that I deal with, a couple problems that I deal with down there, man, is still having to teach class. We're on block scheduling, man. I got 4 classes, that I have to teach and have to put grades in and lesson plans and all that different type of stuff, man. And then on top of that, trying to maintain the field. You got to keep the grass cut, man. You got to take
doing
the
this stuff
trash
yourself too, right?
Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. You got to do all that stuff.
Hey, man, I experienced that these past 2 years myself, man. That's a whole bunch of work, Coach.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man. And then, folks be on me all the time about our schedule, man. Be like, Coach, man, why you always playing all these away games? So I don't have to paint that field, cuz that's why. Got to paint that field.
Yeah, I feel on that.
Paint that field, cuz
Exactly.
boy, I can't. I hate painting that field, man. Up there Wednesday
too,
night, starting Wednesday, Thursday, man, and sometimes Friday before the game, man. We up there trying to paint that field, man, and line it off and make that thing pretty, man. And
hey, you do a good job, though, man. Hey, you do a good job, Coach.
I'm trying.
Hey,
But Coach, man, we know we're in the pandemic, man. What things you have done with your guys to get on the learner edge and competitive edge during this pandemic with learning, working out, and etc.?
Man, actually, when the pandemic thing hit, man, I back in last March, man, we started doing because we didn't know if we was gonna have spring ball or not. So so we started doing it. We started doing 1 or 2 Zoom meetings a week, man, just trying to keep the kids active, man. Which you had, just trying to tell them, man, go outside, man, don't be sitting around. Go shoot basketball, man. Go, jump rope or do something active, man. Just don't sit in the house and lose. Cause we was lifting weights, man. We start lifting weights when we come back from Christmas. So I didn't want those guys to miss what they gained from January to March, man. So it just so happened, man, we didn't have a spring, man, and it kind of, I think that's, I'm not using any excuses, man, but we was real young last year. And I think that spring was kind of like our evaluation period on, who we were going to be able to use and put in different spots. And just so happened we couldn't have a spring. So, man, we jumped right into that summer, man. And everything was full go in the summer, man. And we came in, man, and we worked out in groups. Man, I had 94 kids last year.
Wow. Hey, that's crazy. A 4A program with 94 kids?
Oh, Cole, we 3A, Cole.
Oh, yeah, wait, y'all moved to 3A? Wait, I forgot. We was 3A last year. Why am I thinking that we were 4A? We showed real with 3A last year. Okay, 94 kids in a 3A program.
94 kids, 3 teams, man, and another thing that I kind of deal with down there, man, is finding coaches, man. A lot of I got some guys, man, and my guys I got down there, man, that coach with me, man, I enjoy them guys to the fullest.
Correct.
A lot of guys that I got on my staff is from Evergreen. So they, those guys had the ambitions of, okay, I didn't have that opportunity to play college ball. So let me put what I know now into the guys that's in my community, man. So I got between my 3 teams, man, I got 13 guys on the staff. 9 of them guys are volunteers.
Wow.
But those nine guys are either used to be little league football coaches,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying, or them guys that's in the community, man, and want these guys to get out, man, and they want to be a part of it, man. So I got some real good volunteer guys down there with me, man. That's man, you want to tell the difference if they went to school and got their degree, man, or not, man. You couldn't even tell. Like them guys full fledged, man. They trying to do whatever they can do to get them kids out of there, man, and be a part of the program, man. So I think that's kind of, I think those are the couple of things that adversity wise that I deal with down there, man.
Hey, coach, you say that you have 3 teams, man, that you have to be in tune with as just a head coach alone. Three different programs. Walk me real brief, coach, through just a practice. Like, how do you get those guys to be in tune on your system from 3 different groups?
I'm gonna break it down how we start in the summer. Now, in the summer, man, we go. I was used to that Carver stuff, man. 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Junior varsity guy come in at 8. I was used to that. But when I got to Evergreen, man, I had to switch it up, man. So we go from 9 to 12, maybe 9 to 12:30. Every Monday through Thursday, we off on Friday. So that's everybody, man. That's incoming 7th grader all the way to the incoming 12th graders. Everybody's there every day, Monday through Thursday. We put those little guys through the same drills, same weight room, same, but we'll adjust with the little guys, So, we everything that the varsity guys do, the JV guys and the middle school guys do it too. So we do that, man, and those guys, those younger guys, they practice with the varsity coaches because, like I just told you, my middle school team is coached predominantly by my volunteer coaches. So those guys have other jobs.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Those guys don't get off work till in the evening. So they really don't get in tune with the middle school kids until August hit when we start back school. So that's when practice kind of starts at 3:45, 4 o'clock.
Right.
So now those guys are in tune with those guys. But it ain't no drop off, man. So that's pretty much how we do it, man. And them little guys are there, man. The JV guys are there, the varsity guys are there. And that's pretty much how I go, man. And like I said, once school starts, man, and we get there 3:45, man, 4 o'clock, man, we on that field, man, and we rocking and rolling, man. So, we'll start out with perfect plays, man, and the defense will go down and do a pursuit drill or a tackling circuit. We'll do that for 10 minutes, man, and we get out of there, we'll go straight into Indy. Offensive end and defensive end, and we'll do that 20, 25 minutes. We'll do a 15-minute swap period. After that, then depends on we got pads and shoulder pads on or whatever. Then we'll go to a teach run period. Teach run usually leads into inside run. After that, then we'll go to a teach pass period. Then the teach pass period goes into 7-on-7. Then after that, we'll do some kind of special teams drill. And after that, man, we'll go into team, and then some kind of something to get them guys fired up after practice, man. It might be a goal line situation. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what got us fired up last year, man. I used to, after practice, man, we put that thing on the 3-yard line, man, and one play to score, and if the offense scored, defense got the gases.
Exactly. I remember those days, man.
Defense got gases. So I even did a thing this past year, man, where if the offense scored, I let the defense add another player. So they'll have 12 guys on defense. Every time we score, they add another guy on defense.
Hey, that's creative, 13. Though. Hey, that's creative. Hey, coach, good God. Hey, they got 25 players out there.
That's what I'm saying.
And the whole defense out there, man.
But Coach, think about this though. You got 20 guys on defense and that offense score. Do you know how much drive and tenacity and confidence that get those kids on offense, man? So you telling me you can't stop me with 20 players? How you gonna stop me with 11?
11, exactly.
So that's kind of some stuff that we kind of do down there, man. Just try to get them excited out the practice, man, and give them something to build off of that next day. So that's a day in a practice at Hilcrest, man.
But Coach, man, you say you got your 3A school, man, with 94 players, man. And I come at the same time. How do y'all guys balance it with the reps and all that with the 7th graders to the varsity and junior varsity?
But see, that's what I was saying. When school starts, them 7th and 8th grade kids, they on the opposite side of the field than us.
Okay.
So they got their own set of coaches, man. I got one guy that's certified through the school. He's the head coach, the OC. But the other guys that he got with him, those are the volunteer guys that used to coach Pee Wee football down there. You know, they switched over and came to us. So once they'll go through Indy with us. They'll go through individual with us. But after that, when they get into, group and 7-on-7 and inside run, man, they go down on the other end and do their own thing, man. I think we had so many middle school. Man, I think it was 45 middle school kids out there last year. So them guys was able to do team, inside run, 1-on-1s, 7-on-7, whatever we did, they could do it.
Hey, Coach, so you telling me that you won a state championship with a half a field? Now, you said that you had one group on one side. Sir?
Half a field, Coach.
A half a field, you won a state championship with a half a field.
Half a field, Coach.
Man, hey, that's insane, Coach. That is insane.
So you don't need much room. You don't need much room, man. You don't need much room. And get it in, dog.
Hey, man, that's insane to him.
What you expect? It don't take a lot of room to get all those studs, man.
Nah, not at all, Coach. Hey, Coach. Hey, Coach. Hey, I want to thank you, man. Hey, I want to thank you for being on this episode, Coach.
Hey, man, y'all boy keep doing what y'all doing, man. I enjoy this, man. I can't wait to season 2, man. Season 2. Hopefully we'll have that ring, man. I tell you, show that thing.
Hey, season 2, you'll have some bling in your finger by then, Coach.
Oh, that's the plan. That's the plan.
Hey, Coach, but hey, thank you once again, man, for doing this episode of the Coach's Table. Hey, Coach, stay tuned, man, because hey, we're going to have you on for a clinic soon, Coach.
Hey, man, let me know, man. Give me a heads up, man. I got my head coach manual done, man. Okay. I'm working on my quarterback manual right now. I had one, man. I lost it. So on my jump drive, but I'm getting the quarterback manual, man. I'm gonna get an offensive coordinator manual, man. I'm trying to get on that college level, man. So I got to have everything in line, man. When I get that call, man, and say, man, come on up and interview for one of these position jobs. Exactly. I got to be ready, man.
Yes, sir, man.
All right, Coach. You busy, Coach.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all, boy, man.
Bye.
You can follow us on all social platforms. If you want to make a donation to this podcast to make it better, leave a donation. Click the link in the bio and buy us a coffee.